Yes, so I started the recording as well so that you can see the recording whenever you have doubts and whenever you want to clarify them at a later date. But today, all we are going to do is we're going to ask a lot of questions. We're going to clarify every doubt that we have so that we are very, very clear with this concept and we don't have to repeat it again. Is that clear to everybody? Just ask a lot of questions. Stop, Didi, wherever you feel that, okay, this is not something I understood. Towards the end of everything, I will ask you whether you've understood or not. So if you've not understood, just be honest and type on the chat, okay? And we will stay very, very patient till the end, till the time we are all able to comprehend every concept, okay? And if you've joined the class, please do not leave in the middle. I'm again telling you, this is a revision class. So if you feel that you know all the concepts, then you can choose to leave right now, but don't leave in the middle. Is that clear to all? We are not leaving in the middle, and we are asking a lot of questions, and we are telling Didi clearly when we don't understand, okay? All right, welcome to your class. We're going to start physiography of Brazil. Physiography meant physical geography. So we're going to study the whole landmass of Brazil and try to understand what kind of physical features are there on the surface of Brazil. When we look at Brazil, Brazil is located in the south of America, and there are certain countries that lie on the border of Brazil. Like Nepal lies on the border of India, Pakistan lies on the border of India, China lies on the border of India. Similarly, Brazil also has certain neighboring countries which are very, very important for this chapter. Okay, the main neighboring countries of Brazil are Guyana, Suriname, Venezuela, and towards the south side, when we look, we can spot Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. So these are certain countries जिनका नाम इस chapter में आप बार बार पढ़ोगे. There is also one country here, छोटी सी country, it's called French Guiana. So that is also one name that you're going to hear a lot of times in this chapter. So keep in mind these things. Sorry, this all of these things are countries on the border of Brazil. They are not a part of Brazil. All right. Brazil in itself is this huge country in the middle, like towards the corner of South America. Okay. It is surrounded by ocean. On this side, there's Atlantic Ocean majorly, North Atlantic and South Atlantic Oceans both. Okay. Now we move on to understand what does Brazil's surface looks like. We've already done this. I'm just going to revise it with you. First, I'll ask you the question, how many highlands are there in Brazil, and name them. What is the name of highlands in Brazil and how many highlands are there in Brazil? Write the whole thing and send on the chat. All right, guys, I'm waiting for the answer. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Guiana Highlands, amazing, Aditya. And the second one? 2. Right. Guiana Island and the Brazilian Highland. Ankit, if I ask you, okay, amazing. 2 highlands are there, Guiana and Brazilian. Amazing, guys. This is clear to all of you. Highlands are basically elevated tableland, which means plateau. Okay, highlands are basically plateaus. There are 2 types of plateaus on Brazil's surface. One is Guiana Island. The second is Brazilian Highland. Which of this highland exists beyond Brazil? Which of this highland exists beyond Brazil? ब्राजील की बाउंड्री के बाहर कौन सा हाईलैंड है which continues beyond the boundary of Brazil? Is Ankit right, guys? Is Guyana the highland that exists beyond Brazil? Can everybody answer? Okay, Shiva says Goana, Amit Chauhan says Goana. Is there anybody who has a different opinion? Or are these guys right? I think you can even see it here in this, sorry. This is Guiana Island. This exists beyond the boundary of Brazil. It crosses and enters Venezuela, it enters Suriname, it enters French Guiana, and it enters Guyana. All right. So it lies beyond the Brazilian surface. Whereas Brazilian highland lies only in Brazil. That is why it is also called Brazilian highland. Apart from this, when I ask you the next question, tell me how many plains are there on the surface of Brazil? Okay, I'll ask some specific person. Amit Chauhan, tell me how many plains are there on the surface of Brazil? Only Amit Chauhan will answer. Chalo Amit Chauhan, fatafat batao. How many plains are there on the surface of Brazil? If you don't know, you can write I don't know. That's completely fine. You don't know. Okay, so we will pass it on to Ritesh. Ritesh, can you name the two plains that are there on the surface of Brazil? Like if you have to define them, how will you define them? That's okay, Amit. Ritesh, which are the two plains on the surface of Brazil? One is on the north of Paraguay, right? And the second one is, can be defined with the help of Ritesh is chatting with me privately, guys, so you're not able to, I think, spot it. So he's written Paraguay and Amazon. So there are two main plains on the surface of Brazil. One is here, I'll just put the stamps so that it's clear to everybody. This is one plain, which is on the Amazon basin. So every plain, the प्लेन की खास बात ये होती है कि प्लेन हमेशा रिवर की साइड में होगा कहीं, ठीक है, कोई ना कोई रिवर होगी जिसके आसपास डिपॉजिट्स होंगे जो प्लेन बनाएगा, राइट? तो दिस प्लेन लाइज ऑन Amazon basin. There is an Amazon river on its basin lies this plain. The second plain lies here and it lies between two rivers called Parana River and Paraguay River. Okay, so those two rivers create this basin and create this plain. So these are the two plains on the surface of Brazil. Now we get into coastal areas. I would request Nidhi to tell us which are the two coastal areas in Brazil. Nidhi, can you tell us which are the two coastal areas in Brazil? Is Nidhi there? Wait, let me see. Okay, she's not there. Sanya. Sanya, can you tell me which are the two coastal areas in Brazil? Sanya, if you don't know the answer, you can write, I don't know. Sanya, can you hear me? Where is she? Wait, 1 second, guys. Sanya? Okay, fine. Is there anybody else who wants to answer? The two coastal regions of Brazil. Coastal, I have to tell. Yes, Sanya. Wait, Aditya. Let her answer. Coastlines, the two main areas, which are they? We studied it in the last class. Sanya, that is not correct. It's fine. We have two coastal regions. Those can be direct, like Sufia said, like Aditya said. Who is this? MR Nobita. who's Nomita? Like Shiva said. So the two coastal regions are the areas that touch the Atlantic Ocean. One lies towards the north of Brazil, which is this area where I've put hearts. One lies towards east of Brazil, which is this area where I've put hearts. So these are the two coastal regions lying in Brazil. Now, Aditya, I will ask you this. अभी मैंने जहां पे हार्ट प्लेस करा है इस एरिया को क्या बोलते हैं? Aditya, can you answer? What is this region called where I've placed hearts? It's between two regions called Sao Paulo and Porto Alegre. This very small region, what is it called? Aditya, did you get my question? You don't know? Is there anybody who knows? This very small region, we discussed about it yesterday. रितेश, कैन यू 2 में वहां पे मेरा नाम लिखा हुआ आया होगा, उसको everyone कर दो. Amazing, Ankit. It's called the Great Escarpment. It starts from this place called Sao Paulo and it ends into a region called Porto Alegre. Okay, that Great Escarpment that stops the wind and creates a rain shadow zone called the drought quadrilateral, that is this region. Okay, so we have right now done only the summary of what Brazilian highland looks like, okay, at the first glance. Now we will get into the details of all of these things. Did you, for now, did you understand where what is located? Like if I have to say spot the two highlands, you can spot it on the map. Or if I have to say spot the two plains, you will be able to spot it on the map. Or the two coastal areas or the Great Escarpment. If I ask you to spot all of that on the map, will you be able to do it? Yes, no? Okay, great. Umar, it can be your internet because my voice is clear to other people. Rest of you, please respond. If you don't respond, I will not be able to teach properly. Divya, can you please respond? Sanya, please respond. Tanisha, Suraj. Okay, great, Divya. Everybody, please respond. Amit Yadav, Sumit, you just have to tell me if you understood. अरे आवाज कैसे नहीं आ रही भाई? सबको तो आ रही है clear. It can be your internet. Can you move a little, Sumit? Okay, great. Since everybody could understand the physiography in general, now we will get into the details. We will first get into highland. Highland is like a plateau, so it is elevated but flat at the top. There are two highlands in Brazil. One is Brazilian highland, the other is Guiana highland, and we're going to get into the details of each. Okay, the first highland we are going to study will be the Brazilian highland. Now this Brazilian highland, can you look at this image and tell me, does this Brazilian highland form the boundary of Brazil? Does Brazilian highland form the boundary of Brazil? Yes or no? Respond on the chat. It does? Okay. Ankit, I'm asking you, does the Brazilian highland form the boundary of Brazil? Wait, I'm going to type it. Are you all sure? 1 second. Just going to send it to everybody. My voice is breaking. Is it breaking for everybody? Let me check my internet. It is clear? Okay, great. All right, guys, Brazilian highland does not form the boundary of Brazil. As you can see, मैं यहाँ पे annotate करके तुमको दिखाती हूँ. तुम्हारा आंसर रॉन्ग था बिकॉज बाउंड्री ये पार्ट होता है और ये जो पार्ट है ब्राजील का ये कोस्टल रीजन है. दिस इज नॉट हाईलैंड. ओके, सो हाईलैंड इज नॉट फॉर्मिंग. हु इज डूइंग दिस अगेन? हु इज टेकिंग Ankit's name? Okay, my voice is not clear. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Is it clear now? I'm trying to come as close to your laptop as possible. Is it clear now? Okay, it is clear. All right. तो ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड बीच में पड़ता है पर बाउंड्री नहीं बनाता ब्राजील की. ब्राजील की बाउंड्री उसकी कोस्ट लाइन है. Guys, if somebody is taking your name, do not pay attention to that person. That's all we can do because that is stopping our learning and that person clearly is not interested, but I cannot figure out who he or she is. Do you understand me? If somebody is, but I don't know who to remove, Pradum. Who should I remove? If somebody is changing names and taking somebody else's name. You're all on your phones. You are able to understand me. You are able to answer me. Can we ignore whoever this person is and start learning, please? Okay. Let's just ignore whoever this person is and start learning. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys. So हाईलैंड जो है वो बाउंड्री नहीं बनाता पर वो बीच में होता है. हाईलैंड की खास बात ये है कि सबसे बड़ी बात ये जो रीजन है हाईलैंड के अंदर यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा माउंटेन पीक्स हैं और ये रीजन 1000 मीटर्स की हाइट का है. राइट. इसके इस रीजन के अलावा हाईलैंड में कोई भी ऐसा रीजन नहीं है जिसकी हाइट बहुत ज्यादा हो. बाकी सारे रीजन में 500 से 1000 मीटर के बीच की हाइट है पर इस पर्टिकुलर रीजन के अंदर जो हाइट है वो 1000 मीटर की है. इसको हम इस तरीके से भी बोल सकते हैं. एक सेकेंड, 1 second guys, sorry. That the region that lies to the east and south of Brazilian highland has the altitude of more than 1000 meters. This region जहां पे मैंने हार्ट प्लेस किया था ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड के अंदर, this is eastern and almost southern part of the Brazilian highland. So this region has the height of 1000 meters, but apart from this region, the whole of Brazilian highland has the height of either 500 or 1000 meters. Okay. Now the next point that we need to remember in Brazilian highland is that it covers the majority of physiography of Brazil. It covers the main area in Brazil. The highest peak, अच्छा ये तो उसमें है, sorry. Okay. Right, so the two things that we have to remember is it covers the main part of Brazil. Second thing that उसका साउथ और ईस्ट के साइड पे 1000 मीटर है पर बाकी पूरे रीजन के अंदर 500 से 1000 मीटर के बीच का है. राइट, हाइट. एंड नाउ वी मूव. इज दिस क्लियर? 2 points clear? Very simple points. Not clear? सुमित, इसमें बस ये बोलना है कि जो इसकी सबसे ज्यादा हाइट है वो उसके हाईलैंड के साउथ पर है. ठीक है, साउथ पर 1000 मीटर की हाइट है. उसके अलावा पूरे हाईलैंड के अंदर 500 मीटर की हाइट है और ये मेजर एरिया कवर करता है पूरे के पूरे ब्राजील का. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, is we are going to get into what is known as Guiana Highlands of South America. Okay, Guiana Island of South America हमने क्यों लिखा है? Guiana Island of Brazil क्यों नहीं लिखा हमने? Why have we written Guiana Highland of South America and not Brazil? You entered late, Ram. That is why it is not clear to you. You always come late. I'm not going to take you in after 3-5 now. Anyways, everybody, can you answer to me why is Guiana? Oh, you're not writing. Oh God. Amazing, Aditya. So because Guiana Highland, oh my God, this is a mess. Okay, Ram. Because Guiana Highland covers only a very small part of Brazil and it extends beyond Brazil. तो सिर्फ ब्राजील में नहीं है, गुआना आइलैंड पूरे साउथ अमेरिका में है क्योंकि वो बाकी कंट्रीज में भी है. The other countries in which Guiana Island is present, प्रदूम क्या आप उसके नाम बता सकते हो? कौन कौन सी और कंट्रीज के अंदर गुआना आइलैंड है? Pradum, if you don't know, you just write I don't know. Okay, whoever this RY is, I'm removing you. If you want to come, put your full name and come. You don't know. Okay. Ritesh, Venezuela, amazing. Which other countries, guys? Amit Chauhan, do you know the answer to this? फ्रेंच का पूरा नाम, फ्रेंच गुआना है पूरा नाम सान्या. Suriname, French Guiana, Venezuela, and Guiana. Okay, and Brazil. So these are the 5 main countries where this Guiana Highland is present. Okay, majority of Guiana Highland lies in which country? Majority of Guiana Highland lies in which country? Venezuela. Amazing. Venezuela is the right answer because Venezuela majority part cover करता है. Amazing. Okay, great. Okay, so majority of French Guiana Highland lies in Venezuela and towards the Atlantic Ocean, which is the last country it touches. Towards the Atlantic Ocean, which is the last country it touches. It starts from Venezuela and ends in which country? Is Ritesh right? Is it French Guiana? Amazing. Guiana की spelling देखो दिलीप. ये वाला गुआना और वो वाले गुआना की स्पेलिंग दोनों की अलग है. All right, amazing guys. So it ends towards French Guiana. Majority of part lies in Venezuela. Okay. In Brazil, when we look at the states of Brazil which have Guiana Highland, can you name those 3 states which have Guiana Highland present within Brazil? तो जो ब्राजील का ये एरिया है इसमें कौन कौन सी स्टेट्स है जिनके अंदर गुआना हाईलैंड है? 3 स्टेट्स थी. एवरीबडी 2 के आगे ऊपर गया. अच्छा, अंकित ने बोल दिया. ओके गाइज, इट्स कॉल्ड पैरा, अमापा एंड रोइमा. तो जो ये रीजन है, आई एनोटेट एंड शो यू. जो ये रीजन है, ये रीजन जो ब्राजील के अंदर है, इसके अंदर 3 मेन स्टेट्स है जिनके अंदर ये गुआना हाईलैंड होता है. ये कौन सी स्टेट्स है? ये स्टेट्स है. ये वाला जो रीजन है पैरा स्टेट के अंदर आता है, ये अमापा है एंड ये रोइमा स्टेट है. These are the 3 states that come under Guiana Highland within Brazil. Okay, outside Brazil countries thi Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana. It ends on French Guiana. Largest region lies in Venezuela. Within Brazil, there are 3 states called Roraima, Amapá, and Pará. And these are the 3 states that come under Guiana Highland. Okay, इसको एक बार इस तरीके से पढ़ते हैं ताकि हमें याद रहे. In Brazil, it covers the states of Roraima, Pará, Amapá in the north. The lower part of the highland is found in Brazil because its south part is found in Brazil towards the end. The main part of Guiana Highland is in Venezuela and it extends up to, it starts from Venezuela and ends on French Guiana. Okay. The one more thing that we have to remember is that the highest peak of Brazil lies between Venezuela and Brazil. Wait 1 second. I'll show you. Yes. 1 second, guys. So this is the highest peak of Brazil called Pico de Neblina. It lies on the border of Venezuela and Brazil, and it also lies inside the Guiana Highlands. Is this clear to everyone? All of these features of Guiana Highland is clear to everyone? So Brazilian Highland majorly has one feature, 1000 meter वाला towards the south and east 1000 मीटर की हाइट है, उसके अलावा 500 मीटर की हाइट है, और दूसरी चीज वो मेन एरिया कवर करता है ब्राजील का. फिर गुआना हाईलैंड जो है वो ब्राजील के बियॉन्ड एक्सटेंड करता है, वो वेनेजुएला में है, गुआना में है, सूरीनाम में है, फ्रेंच गुआना में है. उसका मेजर पार्ट वेनेजुएला के अंदर है, वो एंड करता है फ्रेंच गुआना पे. ब्राजील के अंदर 3 स्टेट्स है, पैरा, अमापा एंड पैरा, अमापा एंड रोएमा, जिनके अंडर गुआना हाईलैंड है. जो हाईएस्ट पीक है ब्राजील की, इट इज कॉल्ड पिको दे नेब्लिना, व्हिच लाइज ऑन द बॉर्डर ऑफ ब्राजील एंड वेनेजुएला, and it is also inside the Guiana Highlands. This is clear to everybody? It's 3014 meters. Yes, the highest peak called Pico de Neblina is 3014 meters. Thank you, Aditya. Clear? Clear? सबको बोलो yes, no. Okay, great. Amazing. Can we move forward? Let's move forward, okay? Now we understand about the rivers of Brazil and how they enter the Brazilian highland. Okay, so we are seeing कि जो ब्राजील की रिवर्स हैं उनका हाईलैंड से क्या रिलेशनशिप है, ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड से क्या रिलेशनशिप है. तो हम गुआना हाईलैंड की बात नहीं कर रहे, ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड की बात कर रहे हैं. तो जहां अगर आप इस इमेज में देखोगे तो जो फर्स्ट रिवर आप देख रहे हो, this first river, it is connected to Amazon river and it is entering the Brazilian highland. So the first river is which enters the Brazilian highland and makes a waterfall, because Brazilian highland is at a height, so it is entering that. अगर ये highland है और ये रिवर एंटर कर रही है तो ये ऊपर तक जाती है रिवर, और उसके बाद यहाँ जाके और नीचे गिरती है एंड क्रिएट्स अ वाटरफॉल. ओके, सो दिस फर्स्ट रिवर इज कमिंग फ्रॉम अमेज़न, एंटरिंग ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड एंड क्रिएटिंग वाटरफॉल इनसाइड द ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड. फर्स्ट क्लियर हुआ? जो फर्स्ट मैंने नंबर 1 मार्क कर रखा है मैप पे, ये शुरू हुई है अमेज़न से, एंटर करी है ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड के अंदर और इसने बनाई है वाटरफॉल. पहला क्लियर हुआ? Yes, no? I'm waiting for everybody to respond. Okay, great, Aditya. Okay, thank you, Divya. Thank you, Ritesh. Rest of you, please respond fast, guys, because otherwise बहुत ज़्यादा time waste हो जाता है इसमें. Okay, understood, not understood? Great. All right. अब हम सेकेंड रिवर की बात करेंगे. जो सेकेंड रिवर है वो ऐसी टाइप की रिवर्स हैं जो शुरू होती है हाईलैंड से, मतलब जो इस पे नंबर 2 मैंने लिखा हुआ है वो रिवर, इट इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द हाईलैंड and it is entering the Atlantic Ocean. So it is moving towards north and entering the Atlantic Ocean. It starts from the highland, moves towards the Atlantic Ocean. So first river is coming from Amazon to the highland. Second river is going from the highland to the Atlantic Ocean. Clear? Second point clear? Second river type ki clear? Okay, great. Thank you, Amit. Not clear? ये रिवर यहाँ हाईलैंड पे से शुरू होती है और नॉर्थ में अटलांटिक ओशन में जाके मिल जाती है. ये बाहर की साइड अटलांटिक ओशन है दिलीप, तो ये हाईलैंड से शुरू हुई और अटलांटिक ओशन में मिल गई. दैट इज द सेकंड पॉइंट. अब क्लियर हुआ? प्रदूम अभी क्लियर हुआ? दिलीप, प्रदूम? ओके, ग्रेट. अब तीसरी तरीके की रिवर हम देखेंगे जो साउथ की साइड की रिवर्स है. ठीक है, नॉर्थ की साइड की हमने देख ली 2 टाइप की रिवर्स. तीसरी तरीके की कौन सी रिवर होती है? वो 3 ही रिवर है, उनका नाम है उरुगुआ, पैरागुआ और पराना. आप अगर मैप में देखोगे तो यहाँ पर एक कंट्री का नाम था उरुगुआ और यहाँ पर एक कंट्री का नाम था पैरागुआ. उन दोनों कंट्रियों के नाम पर ये रिवर्स बनी है. तो ये पहली रिवर है उरुगुआ रिवर, दूसरी रिवर है पैरागुआ रिवर और तीसरी एक और रिवर है यहाँ पे पराना रिवर. ये तीनों की तीनों जो रिवर्स हैं ये हाईलैंड से साउथ की तरफ जाती हैं और यहाँ बीच में जो कंट्री थी अर्जेंटीना, उधर चली जाती हैं. सो दीज रिवर्स डू नॉट मूव टुवर्ड्स अटलांटिक ओशन, दे मूव टुवर्ड्स दिस कंट्री नोन एज अर्जेंटीना. इज द थर्ड पॉइंट क्लियर? These 3 rivers, Uruguay, Paraguay and Parana, are moving southwards towards the country called Argentina. So this is also features of Brazilian highland. So if anybody asks you what are the features of Brazilian highland, your first point will be that towards the south and east of Brazilian highland, there are mountains of 1000 meters. The rest of the highland will have mountains of 500 to 1000 meters. Second point, it forms the main part of Brazil. Third point, that it has 3 types of rivers. One type of river comes from Amazon and enters the highland and forms waterfall. Second type of river leaves from the highland and enters the North Atlantic Ocean. Third type of rivers are towards the south. They are called Paraguay, Uruguay and Parana, and they enter a country called Argentina. So these are the features of Brazilian highland. Is this clear? Okay, amazing. Great, guys. So we'll move forward. Is there any doubt from highland? Do you have any doubt? I'll give you 10 seconds to think, to take it all in and ask me if you have any doubts. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Since nobody has any doubts, I'm going to move forward. If you still have doubts, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, now we move forward into a very, very small part of Brazil called the Great Escarpment. But it is small, but it has a huge climatic effect. So the question that will be most probably asked would be, why do we study the Great Escarpment? Why is it important? Your answer would be that even if it's a very, very small part starting from Sao Paulo and ending into Porto Alegre, it creates a very big climatic effect on Brazil. Okay. And what is this climatic effect? What is Great Escarpment? We're going to study in this segment. Okay. First, you have to understand what Great Escarpment means. Great Escarpment means कि एक हाइट है, बहुत ज्यादा हाइट है, माउंटेन से भी बड़ी हाइट है sort of, और उसका एक बहुत steep slope है, right? So when there is a slope, after a height, when there is a slope, and then there is a gap, and after that gap there is ocean, that is known as the Great Escarpment. So there is basically a huge, ऐसे long steep slope that can start from either, that is starting from a plateau's height, and then it creates a separation through land between ocean and the plateau. So did you understand what it means? From the image also you can see the image. So there is height, and then there is a very steep slope, there is gap, and then there is ocean. This is exactly what a Great Escarpment would look like. Did you understand? What would a Great Escarpment look like? Okay, Shiva, thank you. Waiting for the rest of you to respond. Okay, thank you, Divya. Height, steep slope. Two things, two words you have to remember: height and steep slope. Amazing. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Now we will move forward and understand what is the climatic effect. मतलब climate में क्या बदलाव आता है इस Great Escarpment के होने से, ये ब्राजील में कहाँ पे है और उससे ब्राजील का क्लाइमेट कैसे बदलता है. ठीक है, ये अभी हम आगे समझेंगे. ब्राजील में ये एक बहुत छोटा पार्ट बनाता है जो मैंने यहाँ पे शो करा है. This part, this rectangle जिसके ऊपर मैंने steep mountains बनाए हैं, this part is the Great Escarpment. It starts from this state called Sao Paulo and it ends on this small thing. ये जो यहाँ पे आपको पढ़ने में लिखा हुआ है, Porto Alegre. This is a port called Porto Alegre. It starts from this place called Sao Paulo and it ends on Porto Alegre. Okay, it is a huge height में, very huge and very steep creation, because of which what happens is that these winds which are called the southeasterly trade winds, they carry monsoon with them from the sea to the land of Brazil. Now as you can see, all of these arrows are carrying water, are carrying moisture from the sea to this land. Okay, now here what is different, अगर मैं यहाँ पे लाइन ड्रॉ कर दूं तो इस साइड पे क्या डिफरेंट हो रहा है और इस साइड पे क्या डिफरेंट हो रहा है? कैन यू टेल मी? If we call this side for example north and if we call this side south, तो इस साइड पे क्या अलग हो रहा है और इस साइड पे क्या अलग हो रहा है? जो ये winds आ रही हैं, can you tell me what is different in both the sides? ये winds moisture carry करती हैं. Let's see who answers. In south, wind cannot reach. Why are they not able to reach, Shubham? Amazing effort. Why are they not able to reach, Shubham? Because of the mountains. Amazing, Shiva. So what will happen? Because they're not able to reach because of the mountain, what will happen? Mountain escarpment. Amazing, Shubham. Because of the escarpment, they're not able to reach. Now what will happen? If they don't reach, then what will happen? only one side it will rain. Will it rain towards? There will be a rain shadow zone. Amazing, Saurabh. Amazing, Ritesh. So basically, because these winds will be stopped by this mountain, तो इसके इस तरफ पर ही बारिश होगी, इस तरफ पर बारिश नहीं होगी, ये रेन शैडो जोन क्रिएट हो जाएगा. अब इस रेन शैडो जोन को ब्राजील के अंदर जो ये ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट ये रेन शैडो जोन क्रिएट करती है, इस रेन शैडो जोन को हम बोलते हैं द ड्रॉट क्वाड्रिलैटरल. ओके, क्वाड्रिलैटरल क्यों? क्योंकि ये 4 रीजन्स को कंबाइन करती है. ड्रॉट क्यों? क्योंकि बारिश नहीं आ रही है. तो जिस एरिया में बारिश नहीं आती हम उसको ड्रॉट प्रोन जोन बोलते हैं. ठीक है, सूखा पड़ जाता है, बाढ़ का ऑपोजिट होता है सूखा, तो यहाँ पे बाढ़ आ रही है और यहाँ पे सूखा पड़ गया है, राइट. बाकी सारी जगहों पे वो विंड्स पहुंच रही हैं, जैसे कि तुम देख रहे हो सारे एरोस पहुंच रहे हैं, बस इन 4 रीजन पे नहीं पहुंच पाएगी क्योंकि ये छोटी सी ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट है. तो एक बहुत बड़ा क्लाइमेटिक चेंज हुआ ब्राजील के अंदर इसकी वजह से, एक छोटे से रीजन की वजह से. yes or no? Yes, it is like orographic rainfall. It is one form of orographic rainfall. Exactly. So it created a huge climatic change within Brazil. Is this clear to all? Now, what is great escarpment? There are southeasterly winds coming from this side. These winds are stopped by the great escarpment. These winds are not able to flow, and as a result, all the rainfall happens here, and a drought quadrilateral is created on the other side. Amazing. Is there anybody who has a doubt related to this? Or you did not understand? Okay, I'm just going to revise it again. So the height of this is 790 meters. It starts from Sao Paulo. It ends on Porto Alegre. This stops the southeasterly winds from entering the mainland and creates a rain shadow zone on this side. This rain shadow zone is also called the drought quadrilateral. We are all clear now, I hope. Amazing. Okay, guys. So we are now, can we move into coast of Brazil, or if anybody has doubts, you can ask me. Does anybody have any doubts? I'm going to count till 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. So we're going to move into something known as the coast of Brazil. This can create certain doubts in you, but that is completely okay. We're here to clarify all the doubts today. So coast of Brazil basically means कौन सा वो कोने हैं ब्राजील के जो directly ocean को touch करते हैं. तो जो ये corner है, एक second. 1 second, guys. Does this corner of Brazil, sorry, ये क्या हुआ? एक second, guys. Does this corner of, oh, 1 second, guys, sorry. Does this corner of Brazil touch the ocean? Can you tell me if it touches the ocean? Yes, no? No, right? This corner touches the ocean? Does this corner touch the ocean? Yes? Can we call it the northern part of Brazil? Can we call this the northern part of Brazil? Yes, because it lies towards the north of Brazil, towards the top. Now we are looking at this corner. Is this corner touching the sea? Is this corner touching the sea? Yes, right? This is the eastern part of Brazil, and this is also touching the sea. So there are two coastlines of Brazil. One is towards the north and one is towards the east. Now, how will we identify this? I also made a mistake yesterday and I'm going to correct it today actually. So ये जो लाइन है, आप बीच में से इस लाइन को काट दो, और ये जो रीजन है, ये जो एकदम कॉर्नर कोने कोने हैं ब्राजील के, राइट? सो यहाँ तक के जो सारे कोने हैं, दिस इज द नॉर्दर्न पार्ट, ठीक है? दिस इज द नॉर्दर्न पार्ट ऑफ ब्राजील कोस्ट लाइन, एंड ये वाले जो सारे कोने हैं, this is the eastern part of the Brazil coastline. So this side, towards this side, ये वाला पूरा region, this is the eastern part of Brazil coastline, and this is the northern part of Brazil coastline. Now we will identify what is this point called and what is this point called to understand and differentiate better. Okay, so the 2 points that I pointed out right now, we're going to understand what are they called, so that we can say this whole belt from here till here is known as the North Atlantic belt of Brazil, because this is the side, this is the north side of the Atlantic Ocean, this is the south side of the Atlantic Ocean. So we will call this belt the North Atlantic belt of Brazil. This North Atlantic belt, one second. This North Atlantic belt starts from Amapa. As you can see, I'm going to spot it. This North Atlantic belt starts from Amapa and ends somewhere in this country. Sorry, this state. It's called Rio Grande do Norte. Rio Grande do Norte. So till here, this whole region, this whole region is called the North Atlantic belt of Brazil. This whole region, as you can see, this side of Atlantic Ocean is also called the North Atlantic Ocean. So we call this coastal region the North Atlantic belt of Brazil. It starts from Amapa. It ends in this small state called Rio Grande do Norte. Okay, below this is the eastern part of Brazil. Is North Atlantic belt of Brazil clear? It starts from Amapa, ends on Rio Grande do Norte. Is this clear to all? Amazing. Okay, great. Now we'll move on to which are the important rivers that flow towards the north through the northern coast, and which are the important rivers that flow from the eastern coast. Okay, first we'll just read this. The northern coast extends from Amapa till Rio Grande do Norte. This is also called the North Atlantic coast of Brazil. Okay, this is the first point that we have to remember. The mistake I made yesterday was I presumed we are talking about the whole coastline, and I said that it starts from here and ends here, because इसका भी नाम Rio Grande do Sul था, तो मैं थोड़ी confused हो गई थी. But that was not the thing. Then I corrected and I went back and I checked what it means. So it basically means starting from Amapa, ending at Rio Grande do Norte, and creating this whole coastline. Okay, and because it lies in the North Atlantic Ocean, it's called the North Atlantic belt. So you will be able to understand this. We'll now move forward. I will share this with other people also so that they don't make this mistake. We'll now move forward to understand which is the main island on the northern coast of Brazil. So the northern coast is the upper part. Northern coast was the upper part. Eastern coast is the lower part. So जो northern coast है उसमें कौन सा main island है guys? Yes, Marajo Island. Marajo Island is the main island on the northern coast of Brazil. This island lies because of two rivers. Okay, we're going to spot the two rivers. Can you name one of the rivers? One of the rivers that forms this Marajo Island. Can you name that? Amazon River. Amazing. So as you can see, I'll show it to you. ठीक है, ये Marajo Island is this square basically. और ये चारों साइड से रिवर्स, दो साइड से इसको रिवर सराउंड कर रही है और बाकी साइड से ओशन सराउंड कर रहा है. तो जो पहली रिवर है जो उसको सराउंड करती है वो अभी हम पेंसिल से स्पॉट करते हैं. यहाँ से अमेज़न रिवर शुरू हो रही है एंड इट इज सराउंडिंग दिस आइलैंड फ्रॉम दिस साइड and this side. Can you name the second river? Can you name the second river that is also helping it? It is tough. No, no, not Belem. So we're talking about rivers here, and Belem is a place. So we will be looking at this river called the Tocantins River. ये आप देख रहे हो, ये जो मैं पेंसिल ड्रॉ कर रही हूँ, ये रिवर यहाँ से आ रही है, धीरे धीरे आ रही है, and it is joining this place. This is joining Amazon River and creating this island from this side. So this island, this whole thing is created between Amazon River and Tocantins River and the Atlantic Ocean. Is that clear? Two rivers, Amazon River and Tocantins River, together create what is known as Marajo Island, which lies on the northern coast of Brazil. Is this clear? And it lies on near two bays, which is Marajo Bay. Marajo Island से Marajo Bay तो बोल ही सकते हैं, and the second bay is São Marcos Bay. These are the two names that you also have to remember. Is that clear? Is the details about the island clear? Tocantins River and Amazon River together create this island. Amazing. Rest of you? And this island lies on the northern coast. Okay, great. All right, we're going to move forward and read its features once. The northern coast is characterized by mouth of many rivers, including the Amazon. So there's the main island. Main island is called the Marajo Island, which lies between Marajo and São Marcos Bay. It is largest coastal island located between mouth of two rivers, Amazon River and Tocantins River. Okay, we're going to now move into which is the main river in both the coasts. So in the northern coast, which is the main river, and in the eastern coast, which is the main river, which joins the Atlantic Ocean. So we are going to look into the rivers that move from this coast, that are moving from the northern coast and joining the Atlantic Ocean, and from the eastern coast and joining the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. So from the northern coast, can you guess which will be the main river that joins the Atlantic Ocean? Can you name it? यहाँ से बीच से ऊपर करे, ऊपर वाला जो एरिया है वो नॉर्दर्न कोस्ट है, ये वाला एरिया ईस्टर्न कोस्ट है. अमेजिंग. सो अमित, माय क्वेश्चन इज कि नॉर्दर्न कोस्ट से कौन सा जाएगा? नॉर्दर्न कोस्ट, नॉट ईस्टर्न. सानिया, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट नॉर्दर्न कोस्ट राइट नाउ. यहाँ से अमेज़न जा रहा है, अमेज़न इज द मेन रिवर एंटरिंग द अटलांटिक ओशन, और यहाँ से ये साउ फ्रांसिस्को जा रहा है, which is the main river that enters the Atlantic Ocean. So this is entering from the eastern coast, this is entering from the northern coast. One second, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, is this clear to everybody? Is this clear? The two rivers and the coast from which they are entering. Amazing. So this is majorly about the coast. We have majorly studied about the northern coast, the North Atlantic belt. It starts from Amapa, ends on Grande Norte de Sur. नहीं क्या था? एक second. Guys, it's a tough name यार, मुझसे भी नहीं याद रहता. रुको. हाँ, रियो दे ग्रांडे दे नॉर्ते इस तक एंड होता है. दैट्स द नॉर्थ अटलांटिक कोस्ट. उसके बाद हमने मराजो आइलैंड के बारे में पढ़ा, जो नॉर्थ कोस्ट पे था. वो आइलैंड को दो रिवर्स बनाती है, अमेजोन रिवर एंड टोकैंटिन्स रिवर. उसके बाद हमने पढ़ा कि इस मराजो आइलैंड के पास दो बेस है, मराजो बे एंड साउ मार्कोस बे. Then we studied about the two main rivers that enter the Atlantic Ocean. One is the Amazon River coming from the northern coast and South Francisco River coming from the eastern coast. Okay. We are towards the end. Is there any doubt that you have from the coastal region of Brazil? Any doubts? Any doubts whatsoever? No? That is great, guys. I hope you all understood today. Can you share if you understood in today's class, and was it fun for you, or all your doubts clear? All right, great, Amit. Is every doubt clear whatsoever? Amazing. Guys, do you want me to take SIX summary class for physiography of India as well? Okay, I'll take it. Most probably this Tuesday, we will complete physiography of Brazil. So next Sunday, I'll take a class for physiography of India again as well, so that your doubts are cleared for physiography of India also. Yes, I will put this in the group, because you can write your notes, you can do whatever you want, and just go through it and revise as well. Thank you so much for engaging today. I hope your notes are complete till this part. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye guys. Is there anybody who wants to say anything else? I'm going to unmute you all so that you can say bye to me. Bye guys.
Bye, Didi.
Bye bye. Who was this? It was really nice listening to you. I'll just put this recording today itself, okay? Bye bye. Okay, I'm ending the call, guys.